The art of juggling is not an easy art. It requires the cultivation of dexterity and beauty of grace. But who wants to learn, I'm sure they will succeed. I read this quote in the book of Circus, Art on Juggling. It was a long time ago when I was fond of juggling balls, maces, dice, and throwing a plate of frisbees in summer. It is important when a plate of frisbee is thrown to you, how it is thrown to you. If it flies well, then flying closer to you, you can easily handle it, take it from the air, catch it in different ways, from behind, from under your feet. The very feeling of its flight, gliding in the air, how it is done and why, is inspiring. Of course, I like juggling with balls more because it develops the left and right hemispheres of the brain, which is underdeveloped in ordinary life. I tell you about a throw which was shown me in middle 80s. That's it. But for me it was magic because back in the days there was lack of information. It was possible to find something in books and mostly from hands to hands, personally, eye to eye. This one throw is all it takes to change my whole life. After a while I got back to the throw and created its different ways of usage. Also, I founded my Cardistry school, what means creative card artistry. Throwing technique may vary. Due to the free wrist, you can go further in what you are doing, so I'd like to demonstrate you this further and share my skills with magicians to make a contribution to the development of cardistry science. The throw is based on holding a card by the thumb and middle finger and tapping with the index finger, so the index finger strike makes the card blast off and spin in the air. Here you see juggling technique adapted to the card throw. And now more details how to move on, making you feel a card better over time. Make things ready to learn the throw. Get 2 cards, double-sided tape, then glue 2 cards into one to make it heavier, and develop your skills on the throw and train the finger. Heavy card is ready, here you go. It does not diverge, it has become a little thicker and denser, so you can train this throw and the index finger move. The heaviness of the card helps the finger feel more of the card itself in flight. You will have to practice quite enough with double card to do the same trick with one card easily. While training your right hand, try to throw vertically upwards. Then slightly weaken the fingers, loosen the grip, focusing on the strike by the forefinger, index finger, and get the card flies little to the side so you catch with your left hand. Since it's double, it's heavy. After hard practice, you take one card and have fun how easily it's held in the air due to the powerful finger. You repeat the trick more successful and learn new elements based on it. It's taken from juggling where you practice throwing a ball. The balls are filled with sand or semolina so you feel their weight. Also, they don't bounce when they fall. We use a similar method with card for amplification by double card. The balls are round, they jump up and down. The card has an element of planning, flying in the air. You have to understand a card is much more difficult than a ball and get used to it. You have to be sure you can easily deal with individual elements to train throws in the system. Do exercises that help you cope with the complexity of the technique. The effort expended on the throw of double card is higher than one card. The more you train, the easier it is to control the card. You feel that this process is going well, you complicate it, make practice more difficult to get ready for the next tricks. You do not hit thinly with your fingernail right away, but first push with your skin, guiding the card with the second phalanx, and only then finish your fingernail. The card spins very well thanks to the throw and lands on the hand, arm, leg or your phone screen. Over time, you twist the card and put your foot to catch it. The first thing is the ejection of the card. Don't catch. Get used to how it flies. Understand, feel it. Of course you want to catch it right away. It will be hard and waste your emotions. Over time, when it will be possible to throw and control the place where the card returns, your hands will automatically begin to catch it themselves. It is better to take paper cards for fingers. 100% plastic is not necessary. Paper is lighter. While the ejection, you will open your fingers like this. It is a normal feature of the body, so the second thing is to train two fingers to keep them clamped all the time. Even when the index finger pulls the card out of them, the card flies out. The finger loosens its sliding, but stay closed. The third thing is catching the card in the place you feel it comes. The skill of throwing a double card is already yours. Let's move on to Boomerang. Combine two cards in the one without gluing. Just put them together and slightly shift a small distance of 2-3 mm diagonal. Then launch from one hand and gradually learn to catch with two. Of course, first you train separately to the left, to the right. Then you will want to throw with the hand that caught the card, so do it. Do it. Do it. Feel your mood and play good. We should get the best results.